What's going on, everyone? It's Jeremy. I made my own county's courthouse. So this is the Iron County Courthouse in Missouri. You can see my new tiling design for the roof to make it look like we've got shingles on the roof. Got our fireplace chimneys. Thing on the back, you'd think it was a chimney, but it's not. That's actually on the very back, the newest addition to the building, which was the elevator shaft. Do a little bit of history on this. I'll throw a few actual photos in just for reference. Now, the original courthouse was just this part right here. Built right during the Civil War, right towards the very beginning of it. It was finished. Little spot right there is the battle damage where it actually took a cannonball hit. There's a couple other spots that where it took some more hits, but they're not as pronounced as that one right there across the trim. So if you're ever in town, you can actually see that. You can go down here. The little dot right there represents the plaque where it's on the National Historic Register. Okay, so we've got our door, little sidewalk. Now, the funny thing is, the ironic thing is, I built this, it's been about 6 months ago when I built this, not knowing that after being in this design, in this color, everything for the last, I don't know, 50 years, they decided to change it in real life and power wash the brick, which it's been painted. Now they've got to power wash it off. To take all that red off, back to the original, I guess, medium nougat color. It's kind of what we're looking at from a Lego standpoint. All the white trim off to where all this is concrete color. So yeah, all that work, and now it's changed. So this is a circa 2023 version of that. So like I said, the original courthouse was just this. This back part here was added on in the 1960s, and then I want to say the 1990s is when they added on the very back here, which is where the elevator shaft is and the back door. Across the top, it's built on 2 full base plates and then just a little bit more because I had to add on the little back porch and back entranceway. And the little door there, that's a little maintenance area. We've got our 3 stories. There's no windows here because back on this side, that's the boiler room on the inside. We've got our courtroom, that's the whole upstairs right here. And we've got our offices on this side. And yeah, for some reason, the front windows and the top and bottom are just bricked over. Not sure why. Here's the front design. I'm going to turn this whole thing, but I got to put this on the camera mount first to be able to turn this. Alright, I'm going to show you the other side, which looks almost the same. It's very similar. But it's not an actual exact copy because this side does have a door. So you can see that little custom door I had to build, which was the only side entrance to the building at the time. Same thing with the top. All of the top is the same. But you'll notice down here we've got more offices because the boiler room on the other side takes up that side, but this side doesn't. It actually has some offices on it. We've got all the bushes there, which now most of them have all been torn out in real life. Another huge pain because that was like 500 pieces of doing these little bushes all the way around and the little trees on the ends of the building. Yeah, it's been an interesting build as I watch everything that I've worked on change to try to be spot on in all these pictures that I'm going to be showing you throughout the video, and now it's all changed. So alright, here's our back door. In reality, it comes off a little bit more back here because this is where a wheelchair ramp entrance is. The front just has regular steps like it's always had, but you can see some of the offices here. And yeah, these are just sitting on there. So you can see how I've kind of just cheated to where they're just sitting on there. And the inside, there is no interior, in case you're asking. I did add some of the trans-colored bricks. I think most of them are yellow, so when I add some lights to the inside, if I just put a flashlight or something else in there and turn the lights off, you can actually see, it makes it look like there's something going on inside the building. I'll do that here in just a second. I had to grab my little light box or power box with some lights, so we'll see what that looks like here in just a second. I'm going to get this turned around the other way, and yeah. Oh, and I'll show you the top of that building too. Well, here's the Iron County Courthouse in person. Looks like they've just removed some of the bushes that have been here for decades, so I guess there's that. That's maybe not exactly the same, but anyway, there's the one little spot where the cannonball hit in 1964 with our battle damage. Got our chimneys up top. So hopefully this gives you an idea of what I was trying to build. Got our wooden doors on the front. Our National Register plaque right beside it for our National Historic Sites. But yeah, that's the courthouse. Alright, one last look over the top. There's our overview. It's not minifig scale, it's kind of small for that, because I mean, if that's the door, it's kind of that in between where it needs to be just a little bit bigger to be minifig scale. But there's our rotunda top. And our front. So, why did I make this? Well, for one, I'm the president of the Historical Society for the area. I wanted to make something just for fun for the Historical Society to have a little thing set up at our booth at our music festival that we do in the fall, which is also our fall festival. I mentioned that last year when we were sitting there. It's like, we need something to just draw in people to take a look at or generate interest. Maybe this will work. Now, if you've seen this building before, you know there's cannons out front. And you know there's a gazebo out front. I'm still working on the gazebo. It is a challenge. But I did make some little cannons. Little simple design, nothing overly great, but I think effective nonetheless, to at least get the point across that it's a Civil War era building. So yeah, let's get these lights on in the building and see what this looks like. So, it's okay. It kind of it's kind of getting that little yellow vibe, but you get the idea. Got some buildings around the back, or some windows around the back, and our front design showing our arched windows. So yeah, I think it works out okay. And with just a little bit of light on, you can kind of see how that some of it's lit up in there. Trying to use those stained glass type pieces that you'd use on the inside, the trans colors. But anyway, that's what I got. And hopefully you liked it. Hopefully you learned a little bit of history. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.